Hi Zoo, hi YouTube friends. Right, I've popped on today and we're going to do my finished pages for October 2025. And I have done a lot. So we are just going to spring straight in as soon as I just quickly say I did want to try and do all of my Halloween books, just one colour in each one, and I've achieved all of them but one, because my brain decided it didn't want to do any more Halloween. So at the end you will see I have gone over into non-Halloween books because I just was over it. very over it. And also for November I would like to my little challenge is I want to do Zomember, so for Day of the Dead, because that's in November. I've got Day of the Dead books, so I want to do Day of the Dead pictures, Zomembers, the zombie ones, and I'm also going to do a couple of Alice ones if I can for the hashtag that Finding Joy in Colour is doing. And she has got lots of videos on YouTube, so you can click on one of those and see what that's all about. Okay, spring in. So as you can see, I've got Life of Witches by, and this was a buddy colour with Karen, and she is the Arty crafter. So I will just put her details here a sec if you want to go and check out her picture and her Instagram and stuff. And the picture I did was this one, and hopefully we're okay there. I'm in a different place in the living room today, or sat on a ton of pillows, hoping that we're not going to get the fuzz, which is the bane of my life. And her picture is this one here. I don't know if this is, but I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous, stunning. But you can pop over to her Instagram if you can't see this very well. And of course, this is my one. And I enjoyed doing this. All the new normal pens, apart from I have treated myself to the 60 pack of hoo-hoo markers. So I now have hoo-hoo-hoos. So just a few extra colours going on. So that's that one. My next one, right, let's wang through as quick as we can. So this is the Colouring Heaven Halloween Special, issue 28, and this is all Jasmine Beckett Griffiths in this one. And sorry we're close up, but as I said, I'm trying to not do the fuzz, and I'm sure you can get the main gist. I'm very annoyed with Instagram. Well, not Instagram. It's not Instagram's fault, but my phone is rubbish at taking pictures, and it's light. I don't know if it's probably people error rather than my phone. I don't know how to set it so it doesn't look faded. So all my Instagram pictures are very faded. But as you can see by this picture, it's not fadey. So please, if you see me on Instagram and see the pictures, please come and watch my videos so you can see the real colours. But I love her. I love how bright she came out. Used a bit of acrylic marker pens as well to sort of get this dotty effect, like she's casting some sort of sweetie spell. Next is another Colouring Heaven Halloween Special 66, and I did this lovely witchy here, and I've been playing with the acrylic markers again. The background is all acrylic marker, and then she's just an alcohol marker as normal. Pretty impressed how my cat came out and my broom. I'm getting really good at broom, like the dusty bit of the broom. Yeah, so there's her. Next one is Anime Girls Halloween Party. This is one of those cheapy ones that don't have it's probably AI. I don't think it has a person. Oh no, it says it has a person. Anyway, you probably can't buy it now. But the one I did was this one. It had some very strange stuff in the background because it's like a rubbishy AI one, which I didn't know until I got it, obviously. It has, I think I'll show you on here, like they have like floating things in the background and they chop off their legs and stuff. So it had some strangeness, so I just acryliced the whole of the back of it and then tried to make coherent sense out of the rest of the picture. Because she had this something coming out of her head, but I've made it into like a little alien. I finished his arm because he didn't have an arm. They seem to be conjoined twins because I had to kind of make sense of what's going on with the clothing here. But to me, she's got her arm sort of like around her waist, so that's why it looks like that. It worked in my head anyway. And he had this weird twig in his hand, so I made it some sort of magical thing going on. And he looks very red. Looks like he's got sunburn in the camera, but he hasn't. He is orange. And then some sort of thing of sweets or something. I don't know. Anyway, I did my best with a bad drawing. The next one, I've got some ones I'm quite proud of in here. So, Creature Feature by Alan Roberts, Beauty of Horror. I'm no good with Roman numerals. It's one of them. And I did Chucky killing Woody. So there's Chucky in his horror. And there's poor Woody. And yeah, and it was pretty enjoyable to do. Looked up the colours. I did do make it into a checkered shirt because it wasn't a checkered shirt. So I drew that in. And had a look. I sort of googled Chucky's face, and I'm quite impressed with like that I managed to get the right colours for Chucky's face. So yeah, I'm quite happy with this one. So that's that one. Then I did the Little Horrors colouring book, and I think this is Glen. Yep, Glen Dent. Oh yes, this one. Okay, I decided to acrylic marker, but get a paintbrush and wet the paintbrush and try and do something in the background. And because I'd never done that before, I stick to the same things. I like the alcohol markers. The acrylic markers are a new thing to me. I don't mind doing a bit of detail with them, and but I thought I'd do some sort of backgroundness with it. No, I'm not doing that again. I don't like that. Back to whatever else. No, not playing that game. But I gave it a go, and it's swishy. And then just coloured him in with the alcohol markers, and it's another page done, but I don't want to play that game again. Right, and then I did Disney's Hocus Pocus colouring book, because I watched Hocus Pocus 2 on Disney, because I'd paid for it for another month, because we had it for 2 months. I've cancelled it now because I've watched all the things I want to watch. And I did this one, and I am super happy how this one has come out. I took my time and made sure I did the right skin colours for them. Got her very rosy cheeks. Looks very rosy in the camera. My camera's going mad trying to picture the faces. It's just clicking away. And so looked up their things. I watched Hocus Pocus 2, and then I did this colour in the next day because I can't do them together. I needed to concentrate on Hocus Pocus 2 because I'd never seen it before. Not that impressed. I like Hocus Pocus 1 better. Especially as Omri Katz is in there, and I used to have a huge crush on him when I was a teenager. He's gorgeous. Who's this? Is this got an artist? I know this is a cheap one. This is copyright Disney Express. Don't know, but it's cheap on Amazon if you want it. It's like it fluctuates between £3 and £5. So there's that one. Then creepy chibi cute horror colouring book. Nope, this hasn't got. Just see if it's got up. No, it's just printed by Amazon. And I did something completely different with this one. I don't like the backgrounds in this book here. I'll show you. They're boring. Very, very boring. But I do like the focal point, which is obviously, yeah. So I decided to cut out the focal point, colour that in, and then stick in a new background. So there we go. I do, well, I used to do a lot of collage, so I have a lot of collage fodder and collected pictures from magazines and, you know, all sorts of stuff. So I thought, well, this is a good way to use some of it up. So there we go. We've got Freddie, and he is going on a nice little walk around sunset on the boardwalk. Nice. And then I was really enjoying this. So the next one I did was I did this nice witch, and she sat in front of the moon, and then, you know, she's just in front of this nice cavern type thing. And then werewolf. And it's night time, and there you go. He's got a lovely scenery. He's just stood on that rock having a rah type moment. A little tiny moon up there. And I've got a summer book as well that I like the focal point, but I'm not interested in the backgrounds. So I'm going to do the same with that. So when I get to, you know, the summer months and stuff. Sorry, I've got more. I'm just trying to find them. Oh no, that's one I coloured. See, boring backgrounds. That's the only one I've coloured. The whole picture. Oh, this one made me laugh. I really enjoyed this one. So obviously Dracula, and he had this glass of wine in his hand already, and when I saw this nice picnic page which had a bottle and some cheeses and bread, and it was like, you know, it's quite dark, it's sort of dusk, isn't it, having a evening picnic. I had to put him there. He's having a picnic and his little bat friends coming along. And the last one I did was Michael Myers having a stroll around, you know, in the evening, sort of dusk, taking his knife out just in case he can find anybody to make unwell. So yeah, they were a huge lot of fun. You can see at the background, I cut the image and it pokes through. So that's that one. Then I did any new ones I'll tell you about. I did buy this one, bought it probably the month before, The Exorcist's colouring book, and this is illustrated by them. And I like the pictures in here, obviously, because I bought it, but the paper is the worst paper I have ever had in my life, and I am used to Amazon printed paper, which I know you all don't like. I'm fine with the Amazon printed paper. I'm usually okay with any paper because I use markers. But this was like its own horror story. It's got some sort of plastic feel to it. I don't know if it's the whole book. Yeah. It's not shiny, like you get that shiny paper. It's plasticky. So when you use your markers on it, you've got to go over 20 times and then they separate. And I know it's not the markers because they're working fine on everything else. Anyway, I did my best with this book because it was a shame because obviously I bought it. It costs money. And I did it like Dean Winchester. And this one looks like, and I'm not going to remember his name now, I'm on film, am I? He's a comedian in England, and he did the voiceover for Holiday Reps. and he does a lot of things, and I'm not going to remember his name, but if you're in the UK, look deeply into his eyes. You'll know who I mean. Oh, is it coming to me? Joe? Nope, it's gone. But you might know who I mean. But yeah, so Dean Winchester, Supernatural, and I can't remember. Having their little vampire moment here. But I mean, I do really like the pictures, so it is absolute shame. Maybe next Halloween I'll colour another one. This will last the rest of my life, this book. Right, next one. This is Halloween, 100 colouring pages, 8 books in one by Coco Wyo. Can you tell I'm quite lively today, aren't I? I've had a big rest and I had a good night's sleep. It makes the change. I will crash after this though. And I did this lovely lady here, lovely witchy lady with her crystals and a nice bite me top. And yeah, this was quite nice to do, and I used my new markers on it, so it's nice and bright. Oh yeah, and I got a new set of what are they called? Pro Marker skin colours as well. So this is Pro Marker for the skin, because I like to do all the skins in Pro Marker just because they go nicer. Although as we're moaning about paper, I don't like the black background. It seems to eat markers up. So there's that one. Then we have a zombie food colouring book. This one doesn't have an artist. And I did the donuts, the mouldy manky donut with his brains sticking out, and I really enjoyed doing all this mould and detailing and on it. I do enjoy this book, so that's another one done in this one. Done the fry fingers. So that. Then Colour in Heaven again, Halloween special. I think this is probably the only time I've coloured them in Halloween, because I just got a load of them. Issue 41. And I did this Devilly Lady here. She was, I took inspiration from Harlequin, from Suicide Squad. So that's why she, you know, red and black type thing. I did try and do something with the background. As you can see here, I was trying to do some sort of lightning scene and it went horribly wrong. So now she's at a party. Having a party. There's all the party lights behind her. So yeah, that's her. I thought it'd be a real shame because I really did not like the background, but I did manage to save it the best I can. Acrylic markers to the rescue. Then Karen made me buy this book. It's all her fault and all the rest of yours fault, because I kept seeing it everywhere, and I usually don't buy the books that everybody else is buying because my head goes, no, don't buy the book. But I needed another book to make up the amount so that I could get free delivery. So I bought the book, but I did actually colour in it straight away, which is oh no, that's what I want to do another month. There's the one I did, it's near the back. There it is. So I did this one here, and I really enjoyed colouring it. It's very nice paper, lovely with the markers. So yeah, I really enjoyed how my cookies came out and all my little dodgy desserts and bubbles. So yeah, it's quite nice. And as you saw, that voodoo doll, we're going to do that for next month, I think. So there we go, that's that one. And that was Creepy Cry Halloween, and I know this has an artist. Oh, there we go. That's the artist. Right, nearly coming to the end of the Halloween ones, and then we're on the other ones, 2 more. So we've got Cemetery Picnic Colouring by that person. And I was losing the will with Halloween pictures now. I was losing the will to live. So I did a very, very simple one, and then I did that sticker effect on it. Oh, I quite like this sticker effect. So I just did her nice and simple. And then I decided for the last one I was doing, I would just do a whole page of sticker effects. So I did the title page. Oh, and that was in Halloween Darlings, and that's Deborah Muller. And I did all these in made them just look like stickers, which is great fun when you've got little pictures like that. So it did make it quite enjoyable. And as I said, I had one more to do, and I haven't. It can wait till next year now. Right, and then I've got a pile here of ones I did because I didn't want to do Halloween anymore. So I got Mythomorphia, and this is Kirby Rosanna's, and I am super, 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 super impressed with myself here. I did a double page spread, which is my first double page spread ever. And I was, a long time ago, over 6 years ago, I was meant to be doing a buddy colour with my friend Zoe in this book, and she went out purposely and bought this book so we could do a buddy colour, and it was meant to be this page here, which was like the dragon, and I just, because my brain kicked in and it was like, I can't do it now because we've put too much emphasis on doing this buddy colour and waiting for the book, so I couldn't. And then she's like, just colour one thing at a time. So I coloured the fish and the fan, and I did like the blue, and that's where it sat for 6 years, abandoned page. Then, because I used marker, some of the blue had come through onto this page, and I really fancied doing this, so I thought, right, blue Pegasus it is, and pink Pegasus. And I love how this has come out. It's so vibrant and nice, and I'm so impressed with myself for doing one in Kirby Rosanna's. I've had the book so long. Anyway, I think like the curse is lifted, and I might be able to do some more in his books, which is a good job because my husband's gone and bought the fairy tale one for me for Christmas, so I need to be able to colour. So this is a new book, Voyage en Europe, Rita Berman. I've got, as you may can see, the big version. I wanted the big ones, so I did have to wait a bit longer because I think one was from France and one was from Germany, because I've got the Asia one as well. And I did this page here. And this, I think it's meant to be like a French chocolatier, but I've done it like Bruges, and a couple of pages before it does say Bruges. So this is my Bruges page, and when I see something in a Rita, I'm going to do places I've been. So I went to the chocolate shops in Bruges, and it's absolutely fantastic, and you get a nice white box, and then they just ram it full of the chocolates you pick, and they are gorgeous. So that's what inspired me to do this page. And I've done it very, it probably wasn't this colour, but I've done it, if you live in England, milk tray. I've done the milk tray colours. Right, another new book I got was Ocean to Stars by, I know it's Fenwick. Lydia? That's it, Lydia Fenwick. And I did Pisces. Also tried very hard on this one with the colours. My husband's Pisces, I'm Aquarius. Both water signs, go together. Looked up the lilies so that I did the right colour for the lilies. And yeah, there she is. Very pretty. Bit scared of this book because it's scary. Scary portraits. But I've dived in now, I've done one, so we should be fine. Right, next one. Ooh, nearly running out of time. I got the Dutch version, another new book as well, Midnight Masquerade by Hannah Calzan. This is the first Hannah Calzan book I've ever had in my life. I never got her books before because one, they were really, really expensive, and two, I use markers. So if you're going to buy a double-sided expensive book, probably you don't want to be a marker user, really, do you? This was £7 on Amazon, which is affordable. So I thought, right, I get it. And I really, really enjoyed colouring these two ladies in. And then that sent me off on a chase on cheaper Hannah Calzan books. So I did these ones, you can see. And then I went and got the Dutch version of Seasons by Hannah Calzan. And this one's bigger. This is a big monster book. Look at that. Whew. Large. And I did two in here. So I did, oh, they are hefty books. Right, let's do the one I did first. So I did this one here. Just bring it in, let's get the little tag. They're very handy, those affirmations cards that Zoe bought me. So I did her. She is very pretty. I really enjoy colouring her. I put a rubbish Hallmark series on and colour away, and the paper is so fantastic for the markers. I know, sacrilege, but it is lovely. It is a real joy to colour in this paper. I know this is a double page spread, but I didn't really like the birds, and I do want to colour this one, so it is now a single page. And the other one I did in here, because I was just so excited by this book, is the foxes. Start at the top. So we've got the fox and a little foxy there. Yeah, and I super enjoyed this. Looks very orange in here. It's not as orange if it's coming out mega orange. But yep, so that one. I have also hunted down Soulmates, which I know is practically impossible to get now, and they want ridiculous money, like on eBay and Amazon. I think it's over £100, but I found on Amazon Germany, second hand but very good condition, Soulmates, and that's the one I really wanted. And then if I get Grains of Gold, they've got some repeats from Soulmates, so if I do ruin some pages, hopefully the Grains of Gold will give me the other pages back. So yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan, Stan. Then I had to finish obviously with RJ Hampson, because I've got to do one of his a month, because I absolutely love his colouring books and I want to collect most of them. Got the new one coming out, haven't we? And I just did this one. I did it yesterday while my son was watching a lot of anime. A lot. I just did the nice bumblebee, and his wings look really good in the camera. So yes, so that finished off the month, and we're nearly out of time. So I will just quickly say I really hope you've enjoyed all my colour-ins. Please like, subscribe and comment. I love your comments, and I hope everybody has a wonderful November colouring. Take care. Bye.